Dacheng, welcome back to the Headteacher's vlog. In this series of vlogs, I'm talking to you about the fascinating educational ideas from the point of view of the head teacher of a successful international school in Beijing called Beijing Linchuan. And today, I want to talk to you about a really hot topic. What use should we be making of AI in education? I think there's no doubt that AI has the potential to transform education. On the one hand, it has the ability to damage the whole idea of learning because knowledge is now instantly available at the click of a button called DeepSeek. What we're working on in Beijing Linchuan at the moment are the benefits of AI for teachers, because once teachers are using AI effectively, they can bring these benefits to our students. The idea we're exploring is not that AI will replace teachers, but that every teacher can have the best support from an AI assistant. What we are finding is that teachers can trust AI to quickly and efficiently carry out the administrative parts of teaching, which leaves teachers more time and more energy for the most important part of the learning process, which is time spent with students, bringing learning to life. Let me share an example. We have found out that if a teacher prompts or gives the right instructions to DeepSeek, it can expertly and professionally design teaching materials to be used in the classroom. And what is more, AI can create an interesting and motivating range of learning styles. And of course, none of this should be a surprise, because AI can instantly select ideas from the educational material across the whole globe. My expert teachers always check materials carefully before putting them in front of students, just in case of AI errors. The AI materials are not replacing textbooks and other resources, but they are making teachers a richer, more comprehensive and varied set of teaching resources to use. One of the greatest strengths of our Beijing Linchuan teaching methods is something we call personalization. This means that we try to find the best match between the teaching materials and the needs of each individual student. This is especially important for bilingual teaching. Our Beijing Linchuan students must study in English, but like all international schools, their level of English can vary. If you give students only the official textbook, they have to read one fixed level of English. We call this one size fits all. Actually, it's very inefficient. For other students, the level of English in the textbook is too low. I know that this language issue is a problem that faces all international schools in China. But AI has part of the answer to this problem. Beijing Linchuan teachers now solve this problem using DeepSeek. To use AI, you need a prompt. We have discovered that if you use the right prompts, DeepSeek has the ability to instantly produce teaching materials adapted to the language level of the students. The AI can be prompted to include varying amounts of English or Chinese text. This means that my expert teachers are now able to use their AI teaching assistant to produce effective differentiation, to make sure that every learner has the right type of English or Chinese support and material at the right level for their learning. Of course, teachers can do this in the traditional way, but it takes so much time. In Beijing Linchuan, with the use of the AI assistant, our teachers are producing better materials and better learning for students at the click of an AI button. Of course, this raises the possibility of courses being entirely taught by AI. And there is a school in America where very wealthy families are paying a lot of money to have their children taught entirely by AI. I can see that this might be a very efficient method of introducing students to knowledge. But as an educator, I worry about the mental health and social development of students. I don't think that we can grow young people properly if they are entirely in an AI environment. You have to consider the fact of what are called AI hallucinations, which is where AI has made terrible mistakes. So what my team of experts are doing is creating an AI blended environment where the teacher is designing and leading the learning with the best AI support. A powerful teaching tool we use is called flipped learning. Flipped learning. This is a university learning technique, but we think it's the perfect preparation for our international students. It's a very simple and powerful idea. The students do research and investigation before class. Then in class, students must use the knowledge that they have researched to solve problems. AI is the perfect tool for this form of learning. DeepSeek can quickly guide students to knowledge and information. However, the in-class learning is equally important because when the students use AI knowledge to solve real problems, they become critical thinkers. They learn that AI cannot solve problems by itself, but needs HI, human intelligence, to find solutions to real-life problems. In this way, we are helping every Beijing Linchuan student to become an expert user of AI through their university careers and then into their professional success afterwards. This is our foundation learning for future success. And in order to make this a reality in Beijing Linchuan School, I have recently recruited a new teacher, Mr. Wei, who has a very good background, an international university background in economics and computer science. And now I'm going to ask him to take over and to introduce to you some of the new ideas that he is introducing to our school about how AI can produce the best learning for every student and the best teaching for every teacher. Mr. Wei.
Hello, my name is William Wei, and I'm a teacher as well as a member of our school's AI development team. I'm proud to support Mr. Nash Cambridge Standard Vision, shaped by his experience leading elite schools in England, as we build an education system that truly prepares our students for the future. And today, I would like to walk you through the AI-driven transformations already taking shape across our school. First, our digital portfolio system, initiated under Mr. Nash's direction, is being reviewed from the ground up. Ms. Xia, our school data manager, is also closely collaborating in this process. The platform is personalized, evidence-rich, and designed to capture each student's academic growth, skills, and learning habits. It's a major step toward Cambridge-level clarity and data culture. Second, our new parent reward system, also driven by Mr. Nash, is already in development. Families will soon receive a clearer and more structured and more actionable learning updates, making every student's journey easier to understand and follow. Third, we're now using a variety of AI as professional tools to elevate teaching quality. These tools support a broader range of evidence-based teaching techniques, including but not limited to scaffolding, geocoding, differentiation, and flipped learning, making lessons clearer, more accessible, and more responsive to individual student needs. AI also helps teachers pinpoint misconceptions earlier, create instant visual explanations, and design tailored interventions. And most importantly, it enables us to spark student curiosity and inspiration by turning abstract concepts into vivid, interactive learning experiences. With Mr. Nash's leadership and the dedication of our staff, we're building a smarter, stronger, future-ready learning environment.